It is today. I think they're gonna call you down by class starting at like 9:30 or something like that. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about inscribed quadrilaterals today. Inscribed. Anytime you see the word inscribed, it means that it's put inside of a circle. Inside a circle, inscribed. And so we can. In fact, this was a SAT question, actually, recently, where they're like, a rectangle is inscribed in a circle. And you want to make sure you know what that language means. So it's inside a circle. Be able to determine the corresponding arc and angle measures of, these are called cyclic quadrilaterals. Cyclic because they're in a circle. But inscribed quadrilateral, if a quadrilateral is inscribed in a circle, then its opposite angles are supplementary. What does supplementary mean?
They equal 180.
Yeah, they equal 180 degrees. So this makes sense in a lot of ways. We know that a quadrilateral, all four angles we know add up to 360 degrees. That's good information. That makes sense here. And so we want to make sure that we understand that opposite angles in a circle are going to be supplementary, which is kind of nice to know. So in circle P to the right, the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle C is going to equal 180 degrees. And the measure of angle D plus the measure of angle B is going to add to be 180 degrees. So that's pretty easy. So that's what we're doing today. So let's look at a couple here. On number 1, we want to find the measure of angle J. How am I going to figure out J? Yeah, these are going to be supplementary. They're opposite angles, and so 180 minus the 92 is going to equal 88 degrees for angle J. And then for angle K, again, the 45 and the K are opposite angles, so they're going to be supplementary. So again, 180 minus 45 is 135 degrees for angle K. Let's look at number 3. On number 3, I have some arc measures here. So I have arc AB and I have arc BC. How do those things help me?
Helps you find the
Angle.
got it with 147. You subtract that all.
So these two angles, we do have the 147. You can find arc AD. So you could do it that way, which is an interesting way. Very interesting. But I was seeing this one. I was seeing that we have an inscribed angle here. Do you see that? Tell me about the angle measures of inscribed angles. They're half of the arc. And so my arc here is, how big is that arc? 100. Yeah, it's 100. Which means angle D would be 50. Yeah. So angle D is 50 degrees. The same is sort of true. Well, that can help me get, if I know 50, what can I get with 50? Yeah, so again, these are supplementary. So that's going to give me angle B, which is 180 minus 50, which is 130 degrees. So how are we going to figure out angle, like, I don't know, angle C? Yeah, so angle C right here is an inscribed angle. And as long as I know this arc BD, we can find that inscribed angle. So what is, you told me, Caitlin, how do we get AD?
By adding 142 plus 61 plus, 147 plus 100 and subtract it by 360.
Subtract from 360, yeah. So 360 minus the 100 minus the 147. 247?
Yeah. Well, minus 360.
From 360. All right. So what's AD? I don't have a calculator, guys. I need your help. I'm getting. So what's AD? 113. Okay. Okay. So angle C here goes from B all the way to D. And so that would be 39 plus 113, which is 152. Is that right? Okay. And then how do we figure out angle C? Divide by 2. Thank you. So we get 76 for angle C. And then, of course, we can see that C and A are supplementary. So 180 minus 76 is 104 degrees. So I do like these worksheets because they really put a lot of stuff together here. Let's look at number 5 here. Number 5, we want to solve for x. What equation could we write?
Number 5?
Yeah. Yeah, angle T plus angle V, they're supplementary. So 62 minus 5x plus 133 equals 180 degrees. They are supplementary because they are opposite angles. And you can solve for x, right? Super. Let's look at number 7. So I have information about angle J. I could really use some information about angle H. Yeah, again, angle H is an inscribed angle, and it's intercepting this arc right here, which we know, 50 plus 96. That is how much? 146. So that whole arc is 146 degrees, which means angle H is 73? 73. All right, so since angle H, and now these are opposite angles and they're supplementary. So 12x minus 25 plus the 73 should equal 180 degrees. So that's a sound effect from a game from 1974. In case you're curious, it's called Stop Thief. It arrived in the mail this week.
Wait, like when your parents were sending like
yeah,
stuff from it?
yeah, it's not the mail that they shipped it, but we had to. Anyway, I'm so excited to have it because it's such a cool game. It was really high tech back in 1974 or whenever it came out. It was in the 70s. It's fun. Anyway, but Stop Thief is a game, and you have to deduce where the criminal is on your board. They committed a crime, and you have to track them down. And so the sound effects, which are like do 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 do, and that sound effect means he ran a few. Anyway, that's the running sound. Okay. All right, let's close the page. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we're done. You want to do a couple more?
Yes, please.
No, number 8, that should be fine, I think. Is that all? Yeah, I guess it is. All right. So W, We know angle W is 5x plus 1, and then we know angle Y is 13x minus 37. So what could we set up to write that equation?
They add together.
Add to be 180, yeah. So 5x plus 1 plus 13x minus 37 equals 180. I'll go ahead and solve this one. 5x's and 13x's is 18x's. And 1 minus 37 is negative 36.
Oh.
We're going to add 36 to the other side, so that's 216. And then divide by 18, we get 12. And then to find the measure of angle Y, what do I need to do? Plug it in right here. So we'd get 13 times 12 minus 37, and that turns out to be 119 degrees. All right. Hey, that's all right. There we go. Okay. You guys have 11 minutes? Jeez, oh, Pete.